Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I am sharing my NMIMS MBA interview experience from the competency test to the AI driven interview and the final personal interaction. If you are preparing for NMIMS, watch till the end because I'll also share tips to ace your interview. I recently appeared for the NMIMS selection process and I must say it was a well organized and insightful experience. So let's dive into the entire journey step by step. Firstly, upon arrival, you need to submit your belongings, your phones, and bags in a different token number. You will assign a token and then you have to keep it till the end, and then you can take your belongings at the end. You'll receive a group number based on which you have to proceed on the auditorium where you'll be taken for the competency test. It is conducted in a computer lab. It will test your all the three sections, that was verbal, mental ability, and managerial activity. Sections were easy. For my part, verbal was a bit dicey, I would say. It was vague what I felt for two or three of the questions. Also, the RC was tough, but the questions were vague. Like the first question was that about the tone, the second was about the title, so no direct questions from the RC itself. Ensure you are quick yet accurate as time management is crucial. You will be able to complete it if you get an LR set easy as mine. My personal tip would be practice basic aptitude tests beforehand, for example, LR basics, and give a good read because you will need it in the verbal sections. Apart from it, in the managerial also, you will get some finance based question. That was what I heard, but in my panel, it were in my batch, it was not like that. I basically got one production and operation matching kind of thing, nothing based on finance concepts. Now, after the competency test, which will be held for 45 minutes, you will be taken into a room where you will be given some refreshments. This is where patience is tested, especially if you are the last candidate like I was for the PI. So, you need to stay calm and composed. Engage in light conversations with fellow candidates. That would be my tip. And don't go too much into what's your score, it's mine. Have you read about it? Have you read about the recent news? Go through your mindset only and don't overthink, please. Stay hydrated and relax before your turn. So the AI interview and the panel one, which will be held in one room only, you will be assigned a laptop. You have to sit in front of it, and a panel will be sitting there to ask you some follow up questions after the AI interview will be over. AI interview will be conducted for 12 minutes where AI asks you questions. It covers various aspects like some HR related questions. It will be mentioning your academic, personal, or if you have work ex. I am a fresher, so no work experience questions. But if you have done any internship, questions are going to rise around it. Also, your SOP, you must know your SOP because most of the questions are going to come from your SOP itself. You should have some subject knowledge, as in my part I mentioned some of the subjects of my graduation that I like it, so I had questions on it. You should be aware of the current affairs. I was asked questions on the recent finance minister's budget speech, Indian badminton tournament, as I nothing mentioned about Indian badminton, but it asked me. I was also asked a question, if I remember it correctly, was a startup ecosystem in India, and also some stock market or recent policies questions. So, AI will analyze your answers and may ask follow ups based on your response. It assesses your confidence, clarity, and communication skills. Honestly, it was a unique experience. AI asked me diverse questions, but staying confident and structured in my responses helped a lot. So, this is your tip also. Then a single panelist will be there. In my case, it was a sir. Unlike group interviews, only one sir was present in my panel. The panelist had already listened to my entire AI interview. Since I answered mostly all the AI questions well, he asked just two academic questions. One was about what is repo rate, and the second one was about my subject question that I mentioned in my AI one. Then we had a discussion about my career options, choices, and future plans. The panelist was extremely positive, understanding, and encouraging. It didn't feel like a grilling session at all, it was more like a conversation. So, my tip would be Please stay confident and also well prepared for AI questions. It may ask you some follow up questions on SOP, it may ask some out of the box questions, so be prepared. Revise subject basics and stay updated with current affairs, it is very necessary. Practice speaking fluently to avoid nervousness and be confident for your answers. Be patient and positive. The panel is not there to stress you out, as this was my experience and few of my friends also. So, concluding this, my final message would be that that's all about my NMIMS interview experience. If you found this video helpful, please like, share to my channel for more insights on MBA interviews, college experience, and career tips. Also, drop your questions in the comments. I'll be happy to answer. Let me know if you want a detailed preparation strategy for other interviews also.